Good morning, everybody. Let's get that Solidus. I hated having to cut it off right at the final battle, but had to be done. Hey, Sushi Ronin. Hey, good morning to you. At least good morning over here. Ohio. How you doing? Thanks for coming. What am I doing? Whoops. Right. Sometimes my wires get crossed because it's a Japanese PS3, so, you know, getting into the game, going through the initial menus, it's all like circle to confirm, and then we get into a US release of the game. I'm mad as hell right now. What's going on? And it's night here? Yeah, I know.
Are you awake yet,
But
Jack?
over here, we got an Ohio.
GW,
Makumbawa.
the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair.
Alright, so I watched all these cutscenes yesterday. So we're just gonna... Are we? Can I skip these? Oh wait, this is... Yeah. I actually gotta...
Squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
We gotta play this part. Let's see if it goes better. I streamed and I got follower botted? What does that mean? Like you got a bunch of bots to follow you?
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
Okay, now we can skip.
They were planning to No, there is
Ames and the present. Solidus.
It's a good 45 minutes here. We're just gonna zip by.
Thought I got.
I've been
Get where I left off yesterday. I started... What? I started with 26, and because I got follower botted, I now have 1,026 followers. Really? 1,000? What? That happens? I've had friends that had bots follow them, like in large numbers, but like in the tens. 1,000?
Right.
That's insane. What do you do about that?
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's
I've had a lot of bots popping up last
the
couple of
data of
streams.
life is transferred from parent
Usually I can like... Usually it's because I'm playing... Like I can
All
see
I want is to be remembered.
with certain games, brings in the bots, you know, because it's like a highly followed game. Like Metal Gear Series has a lot of followers.
Raiden, are you
So maybe there's a
receiving?
correlation there?
We're still here.
Alright, so Cliff's notes. Can't trust anything.
The S3 is a system for control.
What is the self, really? What is reality?
You ex- Raiden.
Yeah, I already
There are
reported
also
that, and
reasons
Twitch sent me a
behind
message
your
that they will
selection.
not take actions against me because I'm not
Solidus
responsible,
raised
but
kind of
still I
other
take a
child
break for a few
soldiers.
days. Yeah, so you can be, like, held liable for that? Because what, it looks like you're doing it yourself? What? I don't, like, do you know anything about what causes that? Like,
Jack,
what benefit is there
my
to
son,
whatever's
my
behind that?
clone brothers and
I get them, like, popping up in
I claimed you.
chat and trying to, you know, what, casting a line for a, just going doing a bit of fishing, right? Come get the best viewers, best new followers, cheap followers. All right, buttons. How do we play this game? That's right. Okay. And we just have, it's just sword and, oh, I can take your picture. Oh, I can have this on. Let's do that. I thought maybe I got stripped of everything. Buttons. Shit.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Stream starts now. Good morning, everybody. We're jumping in, as promised yesterday, right? Just getting right to the Solidus battle. You might be seeing a mission failed. There's some kind of weird bug I'm dealing with right now. Definitely didn't just do all that. Oh my god, can I get it together? Okay. Gotta get him in the back, right? There we go. Come on.
Is that the best you can do?
Maybe. Whoa! Oh, get them rations. Thank you for cooking them for us. Whoa. It's a pretty neat trick. I always ban these cheap follower guys because I hate them, and if I found out how botted me, I will ban him on. Oh, who botted me? I will ban him on the spot. Hey, Freddy, good morning. I can see that making you pretty angry. Yeah, I feel like I've had a bot or two follow me over the last year, but never like more than one at a time, I think. I mean, you never really know sometimes if. Sometimes it's obvious. It's like some. Oh, shit. Some random ass name with a bunch of numbers and then it disappears like the next day.
Is that the best you can do? Let's go.
Oh, too early. Or maybe just fine. I need to be. Getting botted sucks. Talked to a couple people who got botted and they felt like it ruined all their personal milestones. Yeah, I would feel that way for sure. And it can be like really bad for a small streamer, I feel like. You know? Because I definitely tend to seek out small streams because you can interact with the streamer, you know? Like, I don't tend to follow a whole lot of accounts that are like thousands of followers. So if you're still at that small level, you might be missing out on, you know, people that are looking for they're going to assume you're larger than you are, but you haven't built that community yet. Yeah, that really sucks. I hope that can get sorted out for you. Like how many actual followers they do have. Wait, are you doing non-lethal? You've taken like half his stamina. I'm just slashing at him. I don't know. I don't have a... Am I doing something wrong? I have noticed that. I thought maybe I had to wear down his... like that first. I'm just going for whatever opening I saw. So maybe sticking to non-lethal is the way. Your sword was in non-lethal mode when I got here. Read the description of the sword. Y'all told me this yesterday, right? Right. I'm doing just fucking Rurouni Kenshin style. Just reverse blade sword over here. I don't know. Alright, let's just, I guess. Let's just see what happens. Whoa! Or that's happening. Alright. Right, because I was like fumbling with a bunch of buttons when I first started because I just woke up, so.
What's wrong with you?
I guess in the process of doing that. I need to get the sword out. How about that? Jesus. Still waking up. Okay, now I'm back on.
Let's go.
Whoa. Where am I?
Jack, but this is where it gets interesting.
It was already pretty interesting. Oh, you, getting swole? Oh, no. Ditching the tentacles. Alright.
Take this.
Whoa. Now? You call me now?
Right. You have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game. Exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
Oh, here he comes. Bleeding back. Well, you're on lethal now. Yeah, I've been... Okay, but now I'm back on... Yeah, I'm back on non-lethal. Well, I can only wait now, but still it really feels like my personal goal is destroyed, and it also feels like all my work is for nothing. I'm just mad and sad at the same time. Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope. I don't really know what to expect from that, right? With that many bots. I would hope that they would fix it and they would disappear, but... Doing it the extra hard way, drain both resource pools before beating them? Let's do it. Yeah, or, you know, let's just... I don't think I'm gonna do it that way. Oh. Can I get one in? Whoa. I should probably use last ration. Last ration.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
I like that response. Oh.
Let's go.
Oh man. Fat man called. He wants his rollerblades back. Jesus. I just can't seem to... Enough about this bot shit now. Beat Solidus's ass. Let's do it. Ever played Metal Gear Rising? Highly recommend it. No, but I'm gonna definitely make that part of what we're doing here. Going through this series. I'm excited. I've heard good things. Where would you recommend you play that? I think I'm just gonna keep doing release order, but unless you have a better take on when that best fits into the timeline. I don't really know. It's a canon game, right? But I guess it's kind of like a future thing with Raiden, right? Release order is good. Yeah, we don't need to play lethally because we have a lethal... Was it George Washington? Is that what he's going to land on? I'm trying to remember now. Oh, yeah. Send my regards to old George. Jishimatsu-san, ohayou gozaimasu. Kite kurete arigatou. Welcome, welcome. Oh, wait, no. Did I totally misremember this? He doesn't get impaled. Here he was originally reaching for the flag as he fell, and then Raiden cuts the flag as it falls. You even hear the flag get cut. Oh, yeah. Interesting. I don't know what I was thinking. What am I thinking? I guess that happens a lot, right? Someone gets impaled on something as they fall. He'd have to be coming at George Washington laterally, though. Because his arm isn't even upraised. Or at least not above him. They removed it because the U.S. went insane after 9/11. Oh. Oh. I'm familiar. Any sign of anti-Americanism was shut down? Yeah, it was. It was, What a time to be alive. Was that the first try? No. What? I mean, the first one I just sort of like cartwheeled off the roof. That's when I was accidentally switching my sword because I don't know. I was like hitting all the wrong buttons. It was the first try I saw. At least it was the first try.
It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point.
Right. What is reality? What is truth, anyway? How many tries did it take? All you know is your own experience and perception, and you know, you can judge how much. You can decide how much faith to put in that. You really don't know.
What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Exactly.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in?
You believe what the streamer tells you.
Behind when I'm through.
We can tell other people about having faith.
First day of the stream. Here comes Kojima to tell us exactly what the game is about. Let's do it.
What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future.
That horse is a metaphor. It's got its blinders on, right?
Too, come to think of it.
Now read into the implications of that.
Listen,
We think we're perceiving, but really,
find the meaning behind
everything in the peripherals is blocked out.
You can find your own name. And your own
You only can see
future.
this little bit in front of you, and try and build a narrative about the world on that.
I don't know if I can.
The first
I
step
know you
is
didn't
recognizing
much
you have
in
the
terms of
blinders on.
choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours, and what you decide to do with them is
The
your
taxis
choice.
are also a metaphor, right?
You mean
We think we're
start
driving,
over?
we're really in the back
Yeah,
seat.
a clean
We're just being
slate,
carried
a
along
new
by
name,
the winds of
new
change.
memories.
World
Choose your
forces.
own legacy. It's for you to decide.
One-way signs.
It's up to you.
What do we think about that? It's up to me. Remove the day. Yeah. No media literacy needed. Yeah.
By the
And put a
way,
try in it. Yeah.
What is that?
I'm with you. We are back to the shadows on the cave wall, right? And the cars are symbol for a fast-moving society. Yes.
Dog tags.
In New York.
Anyone you know?
New York City, the Big Apple. What do we say about
No,
that?
Never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on.
So funny when people put dumb names at the start and then see like shitlord on the dog tags. I didn't realize it was gonna do that.
Taught me some good things too.
I know. We've inherited
forgot about
freedom
that.
from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word, even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry, I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I
Imagine
have
just
a feeling
like-
they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up, we have a better lead.
Walking along on your morning commute, and then you
This
see
contains the
a
list
guy
of
dressed
all the
like Solid
Patriots.
Snake in just the middle of the street.
But Ocelot took it.
But you don't
The
even
one we
bat an
gave
eye.
you
All you
was
do
the
is you
real
just kind of
thing.
shrug your shoulders and say, "Only in New York.
This virus
Just
is
another
coming
day."
to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information.
I like how
about the
nobody wonders
Patriots'
why they're
identity,
too highly. Yeah,
which means
right in the middle of the city.
That there's a parameter code
Well, it's not like they
here
can
that
see the
defines
training.
What that information is.
And they have the giant ship to worry about.
Analyze the
I was just thinking
code,
about
you can
that. Like, I
probably
almost
find out
like I
where
did
they
make the
operate.
comment, but I was also thinking
Count
like,
me in.
no one's gonna notice
You have
Snake
things to do first.
in the midst of that. Nobody really seems to be worried about much of anything. Just a normal day in the Metal Gear universe. People are staring at it. But, like, they're continuing to just sort of, like, walk along at a... They're just sort of, like, giving it a... You know? A side glance and just continuing, right? Again, New York. We got places to be. The hustle and bustle of the big city. They are looking, yeah. But, like, not even... I wouldn't even call it, like, full-blown rubbernecking. I mean, they're just, like, moving away.
Snake?
What's wrong?
Oh, I missed the sword fight. Welcome in. You did.
Can I ask you something?
I accidentally
Who
did it
am I,
non-lethally.
really?
I wouldn't know.
Snake is canonically in a car with Otacon here, driving away.
But we're going to find out together,
Oh, really?
aren't we?
Oh,
Snake turned into a bird? What a plot twist. What a twist.
yeah.
We could probably make that work. Based
See me for
on...
what I am, okay?
What are you?
I know.
So that part was true? That was true?
Do you remember this place?
The pregnancy, I mean?
Of course. This is where we first met.
If Liquid can take control of
remember
Ocelot
now.
with an arm,
Today is the day I met you.
what would it take for Snake to impart his consciousness
That's
into a
it.
bird? Like, what if the bird consumed, like, I don't know. Like, say he lost a finger and the bird ate it. Was that enough? with small creatures, maybe it takes even less, right?
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
Are you planning on playing Rising too?
Said all living
Yeah,
things
I am.
want their genes to live on.
I just
Are you
gotta do
talking
them all.
about the baby?
Yeah.
The more I play, the more I'm just
the
like,
genes aren't the only thing
definitely
we
all the
pass on.
canonical
There are
games
too
and
many things that aren't
probably as
written
many as the
into our
non-canonical
DNA.
games I can fit
It's
in
up to us
before I get
to
burned
teach
out.
that to our children
What kind of things?
about the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
We're getting a lot of mileage out of that Washington. Not gonna lie, now I want the scene where Otacon and Snake drive in one car, and I bet they listen to What Is Love. I just want to remind you, the Metal Gear Pachinko game is canon. I gotta get over to the local, one of the many local Pachinko parlors that are around me. They're everywhere. No music though, tons of Metal Gear Solid spoilers on that account, by the way.
At the stars and the sky up
I like that.
above. What am I made of? Am I full of sorrow? Am I hurt and pain? Or am
Yeah, I just realized.
filled with love?
And then Raiden and Rose lived happily ever after. Yeah, I mean, we've definitely seen that. There's no other way that that relationship can go, based on what we've seen. It's got to go well, right? They have such a great history together. So the parrot, they let the parrot go. The parrots can't like just survive out in the elements, especially in New York City, right? I love how Snake is sweating and Otacon gives a fuck. The driving away part is literally in the script.
I can't say goodbye to yesterday, my friend. I keep holding on till the end. Out of the
She does great Metal Gear Solid comics, by the way, the artist. I'll have to, well, I was gonna say I'll have to, but I don't have a Twitter, so. But thank you for sharing. Just avoid her until you have finished the franchise. Easily done. Unless she's got like a presence elsewhere. Probably does, right? Like Instagrams and all that. So, did they let the parrot go? Was that on purpose? Or did it just like get away from Otacon? Either way, like, it's the last thing remaining of your dead sister. Did she do the Thick Snake comic? Oh, thank you for the website. Resident Evil comics. Okay. I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit after the stream and, well, at some point today. After work, more likely. Thank you. Those are fun. She's done at least one Thick Snake. Only a very small percentage will survive unless they undergo extensive preparation and conditioning on how to survive and thrive. For these reasons, we strongly advise against returning companion parrots to the wild unless under very specific circumstances. Was this a I mean, this is a pretty specific circumstance, but I feel like that's unforgivable. He just let that parrot go. Like, it's not, it has no experience to be living out in the elements. Now you've just released it into New York City. I don't know what season it is. What season was it? It's gonna get really cold. It's just gonna freeze to death or just like starve. I'm really upset about this. How did we just like, no one let a parrot go? It got out? It just got away from him? From whom? Wasn't Otacon, wasn't that Emma's parrot that just flew by at the end there? Was that not it? Was that just another bird? Was that a regular bird? Who are you thinking was carrying the parrot? Wasn't Otacon carrying the parrot? Last we saw the parrot, it was on Otacon's shoulder, right? He had the parrot at one point, yeah. And then he went and like got the hostages and got out. I just assumed it was still, but it's not like it was in the cage. No, yeah, but it was hanging out on his shoulder, right? And then he was like going about his business, and then apparently he just came to pick up Snake in the car, and then it got away from him. And so it might not have been intentional, right? A bird that can fly. I'm just saying, like, he needed to be. The bird will be fine for like 2 days. He needed to be on, like on that, like making sure that parrot. I don't know what he should have done, but what should he have done? He had other things to worry about. Yeah, but it's the last thing remaining of Emma. It's the last time he's ever going to hear, like, her call his name by way of, I know, like, a different conduit, right? But I'm just upset about this parrot. I know I missed a couple here. So, links to other places. She's done at least one. She is also followed by David Hayter, and has gotten him to voice act at least one meme. Oh, yeah? Oh, this is a Metal Gear Solid 4. But maybe it's not a spoiler. The wiki says that Hal released the parrot. If anyone ever argues that Metal Gear Solid is not gay, send them that video. This last one that David Hayter voiced, because that's from the novelization. There's a novelization. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at here. Oh, wow. Okay. Hal released the parrot, right? The wiki has spoken, right? Because that's an active verb. It's not like you can't accidentally release something, right? We would use a different word in that case. I mean, you can accidentally release it, but... Well, no, I mean, he did release it, I guess. He took it out of the cage, so it's been released for a while. Did he just put too much trust in the parrot that it would hang out? Maybe it's not his fault. Maybe he's thinking, like, you know, I ran all through Big Shell, and this thing was, like, hanging out on my shoulder, so obviously it's not going to run away at this point under, like, calmer, tamer conditions, and then it just, like, flew away. Well, then what is he doing about it? Is he chasing it down? Is that what's really going on?
Life isn't just about.
He immediately stops the car and they both pop out and run around the streets of New York trying to chase down a parrot.
Much more than just DNA.
That's the side quest I want, with all of the Metal Gear mechanics in place.
Literature and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on.
Not a parrot.
That's what I live for.
I'm looking for it.
We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We
Parrot?
have all the magic of the digital age to do that with.
Not there.
The human race will probably come to an end.
That's not even a
sometime,
bird.
And new species may rule over this planet.
Maybe.
Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
I don't believe in God, Otacons. You're the only one to whom I can pray. Show me something gayer, I dare you. Not a spoiler. You can play the Ape Escape mode in Metal Gear Solid 3.
You there? It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but
But what?
they're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
My God.
The hell?
What the hell? What a twist. You found the Patriots. Did you find the parrot? You know, if you still crave the capturing of escaped animals. Yeah, what is this? The Ape Escape mode? In Metal Gear Solid 3? How did we do? About 14 hours? Okay. And the verdict is, what did we get? Oh, I don't get like an animal designation? Oh, elephant. Elephant! I think I've been getting a lot of bats, right? And a cut above? A trophy? That's adorable. Ever heard of Ape Escape, the games? Yeah, I remember that. I feel like I remember that actually being... What did we get? Yeah, I got the camera. Neat. Pretty big at the time. I think it was like one of the first games to utilize, maybe not the first, but like, I remember the way it used the analog sticks, like the DualShock, for like having the net on one of them. I remember that being a big deal at the time. It's that, but in Metal Gear Solid 3, like Tony Hawk's, but in... Oh, okay. I don't know. Where are we saving? Here? I don't know about animals in general, though. I just really am concerned about the parrot. I liked Emma a lot, and it was sad to see her go. And to see that her parrot is just going to, like, fly off and just get wrecked in the big city. You know, it's got no chance out there. I got to believe that it, like, landed on a fire escape outside of, like, a kindly person's window, and they opened it up and let them in and cared for it. Because they live for a long time, right? Parrots. Don't they go for, like, 80 years? Is that crazy? Am I right about that? Oh, no? Maybe I'm thinking of a different... Wait. The oldest known parrot was a cockatoo, at least 82 years old at its death. Okay, well, that's the oldest one, but... I don't think it's in the HD version, though, so never mind, maybe. Oh, okay. Time for 3? Time for 3. Nah, cat. Eat it. Yeah, I mean, most likely. So that was Metal Gear Solid 2. Oh, we got a new menu. That's nice. That's snazzy. I like that color scheme. I guess I didn't realize this is one of my favorite games of all time. I had to replay it to realize that. It's newly ascended up to the top of the Pantheon. That was incredible. I'm sort of in awe of everything about it. Time for the best intro of the franchise, 3. Yeah, let's switch it over. Let me make a couple adjustments to the stream here and get right into it. Let's pop a first playthrough on the tags, but what are we going to remove instead? Let's replace nostalgia with first playthrough. Maybe, Yeah, that's fine. Okay. My friend fostered a 30-year-old African gray parrot. I'm pretty sure in captivity they live for about as long as you said. I was thinking, like, they go for a long time. Like, close to human lifespan. They live around twice as long in captivity if taken properly care of. As in nature, I mean. Yeah, I guess I was just seeing that. But we'll just... Not for this parrot, right? Because no longer in captivity. It's out there, just in the elements. Can I just get to, let's see. Do I have to... I can go back to game select. Okay. Beautiful. I think people had other concerns. I agree. I know. But I just feel like he should have gotten it, you know? I feel like he should have taken care of that. It was the last thing from his sister in this world, and I just wanted to see a little more care on Otacon's part, you know? And he's a sentimental guy. So I feel like that would have been a concern of his. What am I trying to do here? Oh, right. There we go. Switch that up a little bit, and let's get into it.